What if I told you that the biggest mistake job seekers make is spending the entire interview trying to get hired instead of figuring out if they should even work there at all? And most people, they walk into an interview thinking, well, I hope they like me. Wrong mindset, right? You should also be asking, do I even want to work here? Because a bad job can cost you your peace, your confidence, your health, sometimes even your family. Well, today I'm going to give you the top 5 things you should be looking for during every job interview. And trust me, number 5 is the one most people completely miss. So, number 1, how do they treat people? The interview starts the moment you walk through the door, whether you like it or not. Watch everything. How does the receptionist get treated? How do employees interact with each other? Do people smile? Do they make eye contact? Do they seem happy to be there? Or does everybody look like they're serving a prison sentence? Culture is not what is written on the wall, friends. Culture is what happens when nobody thinks you're paying attention. I mean, if people look miserable, eventually you're going to end up miserable too. Number 2, how do they talk about former employees? And this one's huge. Okay, listen carefully. If a hiring manager spends half the interview talking trash about other employees or former employees, huge red flag, right? Because one day you might become that former employee too. Professional leaders, they take ownership. Okay, toxic leaders, they blame everybody else. So listen for phrases like, well, nobody wants to work anymore, or we've gone through a lot of people, or well, we just can't find good help. Yeah, maybe, but maybe they're the common denominator. So pay attention. Number 3, growth opportunities. Ask this question. Well, what does success look like in this role 6 months from now? And then ask, what opportunities exist for growth? Watch how they answer. A great organization, it loves developing people. A weak organization wants workers. And there's a difference. If they can't explain how someone grows, you may already be interviewing for your ceiling. And nobody wants to start a job knowing they're already stuck. Number 4, leadership accessibility. Ask yourself, can I actually reach a leadership here? Or are they hidden behind 15 layers of bureaucracy? Strong leaders are visible, friends, and strong leaders communicate. Strong leaders, they don't disappear when problems arise, right? Ask questions like, how often do managers meet with employees? How is the feedback handled? How are the concerns escalated? Right? The answers will tell you whether you're joining a team or joining a hierarchy where nobody listens. And number 5, how do they respond to your questions? This is the one I think a lot of people miss. Anybody can answer prepared interview questions, but watch what happens when you start asking questions. Do they become defensive? Do they avoid specifics? Do they give you vague corporate answers or are they transparent? Like the best employers, they welcome questions. The worst employers, they get uncomfortable. They start squirming. Remember, a confident company has nothing to hide. Transparency, it's going to build trust, but evasiveness is going to create doubt. So trust your instincts. If something feels off, don't ignore it. All right? And here's how to deal with it. Before you go into your next interview, bring a notebook. Write down these 5 categories: people, former employees, growth, leadership, and transparency. After the interview, score each category from a 1 to a 10. Now, most people, they choose jobs based on salary alone. Smart professionals evaluate the entire opportunity because a higher paycheck is not going to fix a toxic workplace. And a healthy culture can sometimes be worth more than a few extra dollars. So remember, you're interviewing them just as much as they're interviewing you. Never forget that. Well, have you ever ignored a red flag during an interview and regretted taking the job? Drop a comment below. Tell me what happened. And if you're trying to navigate workplace culture, bad bosses, career growth, employee rights, and really everything nobody wants to talk about at work, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future videos, shorts, and live sessions. Until next time, remember, you are not just a number. Know your value and protect your worth.